Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. We made it to 2016. I have not seen you guys this year or spoken to you guys this year, so you may be late, but I'm still wishing you guys a happy new year. I hope honestly this year brings you whatever your heart desires, whether it's love, whether it's success, whether it's good health. Honestly, I hope this year is your year. But yes, it's 2016. I honestly do not know where 2015 went. I feel like it just flew by so fast. I could not keep up. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm basically going to recap all my favourite things in the year of 2015. So I think I'm going to start off with makeup. Right, if you are a regular viewer of my channel, you will know my favourite foundation ever is the Lancome 24 Hour. I just swear by that foundation. That's the foundation I always recommend to everyone, and yeah, I just live by it. But in 2015, I tried about 4 to 5 different foundations. I'm just going to share with you guys which one was my favourite. So my favourite foundation for 2015 has to be this one by YSL. I'm not going to attempt to mention it in French because I don't want to butcher it, but I know it's the YSL Ink foundation. I'm in the shade B70, for those of you that are wondering, but this foundation is very light and watery in consistency. Originally when I first got it, I wasn't a fan of this foundation. However, at the time when I first purchased this foundation, I was using a primer. And when I was using the primer and using this foundation, what it was doing was basically making it very cakey and making it break up and making my skin look very, very dry and just didn't look nice. So I kept on experimenting, and then one day I decided to try to use this without a primer. And honestly, I was scared to do so because I have very oily skin. But I must say I was amazed about how amazing my skin looked throughout the day. So that is the foundation I'm actually wearing today. I will do an in-depth video about this. My next favourite item from 2015 happens to be a liquid lipstick. So 2015 was the year that I tried liquid lipsticks. Jenny introduced me to Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, and I always said I was going to get them, but I never did. So in 2015 I got the chance to finally try liquid lipsticks by Kat Von D. These were actually given to me on my birthday by my friend Jennifer, and that's what I'm wearing today. So as you can tell, this is like a purpley pink kind of colour, very vibrant and very shocking. So far, out of all the liquid lipsticks that I have tried from different brands, I must say the Kat Von D is my favourite. It does not budge, it does not smudge. It is literally waterproof, kiss proof, everything proof. Honestly stays on for a long period of time. I don't have to worry that my lips are chappy or they dry up and start, you know, crumbling in the middle. It's just perfect. So if you want to invest in a good liquid lipstick, I'll definitely say try the ones by Kat Von D. So another favourite product of mine that I tried out in 2015 were eyeliners. So the two eyeliners that I loved were, one was this Kiko bottom liner. So it's a kohl liner. It's a very dark and it's very creamy. Sometimes I find with some eyeliners, when you line your eyes, if they're not creamy, they can tend to hurt. I have very sensitive watery eyes. If you've noticed, that's why when I normally do my eyeliner, I don't bring it all the way to the end. Even though I want to, that's because I tend to have watery eyes, I cry, and it is a mess. But anyway, this is very soft and gentle for my sensitive eyes. However, for 2016, I am going to experiment and find a very creamy, waterproof bottom liner so that I can have my eyeliner on fleek. I tried to, you know, go crazy with my eyeliner today, praying that my eyes won't water. And another eyeliner that I really liked was the Extreme 24 Felt Tip Eyeliner. Honestly, I feel my liners or my winged eyeliner looks better when I use a felt tip, but these are the two that I basically really liked. The next makeup item I liked is an eyeshadow palette. Now this eyeshadow palette did not come out in 2015. I believe it came out in 2014. However, I never purchased it until 2015, and it's basically the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which looks like this. So ever since this was released, they have made, I think, 2 other ones, but this hands down is my favourite. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you would know I tend to love brown, bronze and gold eyeshadows. That is my favourite, that's my signature. Those are the eyeshadow colours that I feel comfortable with wearing. I was featured on BuzzFeed and I chose this palette as my must-have product of 2015. So in terms of concealers, I was using this MAC concealer for years, ever since I started wearing makeup. And I never basically wanted to experiment with concealers because I was just stuck on using that. But I finally jumped on the bandwagon, and yes, I did purchase quite a few of the LA Pro Girl concealers. Now these are very, very inexpensive, and I must say for the price they work very good. If you don't want to spend too much on concealers, definitely check out the Pro Girl concealers. They have a wide range of different shades to suit everyone. And I love brands that cater to a wide range of skin tones. That's what I use today, brighten highlights under my eyes. And it is in the shade Fawn. Sometimes I use a darker shade to contour, depending on how I feel, but I prefer to use a powder, if I'm honest, to contour. So the next makeup item is a primer. I have oily skin, which I talk about all the time, like ugh. But this primer right here literally sucks away the oil from my skin. This primer is from Kiko, very inexpensive, but all I can say is if you have oily skin, just get this primer. So next thing I'm going to show you guys is a highlighter. You know, 2015 was the year of looking like a disco ball. I was here for it. I just like a good highlighter. I like to shine bright like a diamond. But I found this inexpensive, amazing highlighter. I'm using it today. I don't know if it actually shows up on camera, but it is from City Color. This is just, girl, so gorgeous. It's called a bronzer in the shade Dawn. However, these two looked phenomenal, especially in person. So the next thing is not really a makeup product, but it's a makeup tool, and it's a brush. This brush is from MAC. It is the 134 brush. So this was basically one of the first brushes I ever bought when I first got into makeup. At the time it was about 30 something pounds. I'm not too sure how much it is now, but basically I couldn't find this brush and it was lost. Then I found the brush and I used it, and I remember how much I loved this brush. So soft, so fluffy, so big. And this is basically what I use for my finishing powder. So I'll normally just dab, 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 or swirl, 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 depending on how I feel. But this brush is definitely one to invest in. I have to say this was my favourite brush of 2015. So now we're done with makeup items. The next favourite thing is fragrance. I love this. This is by Lancome. I can't remember what it's called, but I will link it here when I find out. But it was a birthday present given to me by my cousin. When I say this right here smells like a boss, it just smells so feminine. It smells so fruity. If they're testers, try it out. You will not be disappointed. I believe it's a bit on the pricier side, but again, it's definitely worth the money. When this runs out, I'm going to stack up on it because it is worth it, like I said. So my next favourite product of 2015, I guess, is skincare related. So this is the Sanex Dermo Invisible, which is basically a 24-hour deodorant. This is basically like a safer type of deodorant. I have been addicted to using those, you know, spray deodorants. I just love them. But I just wanted to experiment, and I did like this deodorant. It was very gentle and very soft on the skin. And it just reminded me of when I was younger and I used to use the roll-ons. My next favourite item is a hair product. And this is the Garnier Ultimate Blends, the Sleek Perfector. All I can say is this bada boom bada boom is my favourite when it comes to giving my hair a little bit of shine. A little bit goes a long way, so this is going to last forever. I bought one and it magically disappeared. So I had to buy another one. But yeah, for those that are asking, this is what I use to give my hair a little bit of shine. So in 2015, I didn't only like makeup or beauty items and products. There was also people that I enjoyed watching here on YouTube. So I thought I'll make a list of my favourite YouTubers of 2015. I feel like, you know, things have definitely changed in YouTube land, and it's a big competition now which I don't like. But I digress. I'm not going to go into that topic. But when I did start, or when I first got into YouTube, there were a few people that gave me shout out. Honestly, till today, I do thank these people. Shirley B Any Angle was one of those people that gave me a shout out. I actually remember that day in my room thinking, what's happening? She was lovely enough to give me a shout out. She's obviously one of my favourites. Jenny, who's my friend, Beat by JJ, mentioned me a few times on her channel, which I'm also grateful for. Kiki, Miss Diva, like, mentioned me a few times. So there were so many people that were very supportive when I first started my channel. So it's only fair that I do the same thing, right? Whether people have a bigger following than I do, whether they have a smaller following than I do, there's no harm in sharing with your audience who you enjoy watching or who you like. So I don't only watch beauty videos, surprise surprise. So in terms of educational videos, my favourite YouTuber of 2015 hands down was Matthew Santoro. He's Canadian, I believe. Yes. I just watch every single video he uploads. I just love the fact that when I watch his videos, I'll learn something, but I always found humour in it as well. So humour and something educational is definitely something that I love to watch. In terms of news and celebrity topics, so make sure celebrity topics and news or stuff that's going around in the world is For It's Rox. So Rox, in my mind, is my big sister. Rox is American. I'm not too sure what state she's from, if I'm honest, but I just love her videos. Her sense of humour. I really see myself in Rox, even though I see her as a big sister. I could just relate to her so much. And I absolutely love her. And I just think it's so cute that she does her videos in her car. So make sure you guys go check out Rox and tell her I sent you. Show her channel love. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. She does a variety of videos, like I said, from, you know, celebrity topics to real life situations, and she gives her opinions, and I love those kind of channels. For makeup, I would say that I found or discovered in 2015. And as I've mentioned previously, if someone is constantly leaving comments on my channel or on my videos, I'll definitely check to see if they have a channel and I'll go and support. And I found through comments was Uche Wocha. I hope I am not butchering your name, but she is a stunning Nigerian beauty who happens to be from the UK. She does a variety of videos, mainly makeup related, and she seems so sweet and lovely, and I just do enjoy her videos. Her channel is definitely one to watch. Again, go and show her some love, let her know that I sent you, and yeah, it's someone new to subscribe to and enjoy videos from. So I just shared with you guys my favourite YouTubers that I, you know, watched in 2015. Those were the main ones, but I did watch a variety of people. I thought it would be nice to mention my favourite subscriber of 2015. Her name, I believe, is Nina. When I say this girl shows me love, every single video that I upload, without fail, she leaves a comment. Whether it's a constructive criticism, whether it's a compliment, whether it's giving me advice on suggestions on what she thinks I should do. She, by far, hands down, has been one of the people, or the reasons, I want to say a big thank you to Nina and all the people that I just like her, that have been so kind and welcoming and positive and encouraging towards me. The love outweighs the hate, so I have to be grateful, honestly. And thank you Nina. Please send me your PayPal and let me send you something. This is just a little token, a little Christmas present if you want to put it to you. And to my other subscribers, I will be doing lots and lots of giveaways this year to give back to you, so don't think you're left out. I appreciate you guys, to everyone. So don't be emotional. I think we should go on to the fun stuff that I loved in 2015. I can't sing, but let's just say hello from the other side. I'm in a rock on every block. I'm in a rock on every block. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding this logic. Girl, I'm that. I flop. Honestly, that song. And I get it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I got it like ooh, ooh, It's so annoying that you can't play songs on YouTube. I mean, you can play a snippet, but I'm not trying to get my video taken out. I'm not risking.